Imagine walking into a meditation cave in the remote mountains of Tibet, expecting to find an elderly monk in deep contemplation, only to discover that he has vanished, leaving behind nothing but his robes, a few strands of hair, and fingernails. The air shimmers with an otherworldly luminescence, and witnesses swear they saw rainbows dancing in a cloudless sky. This isn't folklore. This isn't a myth. This is the rainbow body, the most extraordinary phenomenon in human spiritual history, and what it reveals about the true nature of consciousness will shatter everything you thought you knew about reality. What if everything you've been told about the limitations of the human body is wrong? What if the boundary between matter and light, between physical and spiritual, is just another illusion waiting to be transcended? In 1998, a Tibetan monk named Khenpo Achas was dying in a remote hut in the mountains. Days before his death, a rainbow appeared directly above his dwelling. When he passed away, witnesses watched in awe as dozens of rainbows filled the sky. But here's where the story becomes impossible. His body began to shrink. Day by day, it grew smaller, more luminous, until after 7 days, nothing remained but his hair and fingernails. This wasn't an isolated incident. There are fully 160,000 documented cases of this phenomenon in Tibet and India alone. The Tibetan Buddhist tradition speaks of Jalu, literally rainbow body, a state where advanced practitioners transform their physical form into pure light. But this isn't a metaphor. This is documented, witnessed, and completely inexplicable by conventional science. The ancient texts describe the process with startling precision. When the 5 elements of the body are purified and transformed into their luminous essence, the practitioner's form dissolves into the 5-colored light of primordial awareness. Earth becomes yellow light. Water becomes white light, fire becomes red light, air becomes green light, and space becomes blue light. These aren't ancient legends. They continue to this day. The best-known case is that of Yulungpa Sonam Namgyal, who achieved rainbow body in 1952, as recounted by Chogyam Trungpa Rinpoche. But perhaps most remarkable is Padmasambhava, the second Buddha, who achieved the ultimate form called Jalu Pawa Chimo, the Great Transference in the 8th century. Witnesses reported seeing him ascend on a beam of sunlight, riding a lion into the sky before disappearing completely. Tibetan traditions have identified signs that indicate when a practitioner has achieved the rainbow body. While alive, it is said that the bodies of these beings do not cast a shadow in either lamplight or sunlight. Think about the profound implications. A human being so refined that light passes through them, like they're already becoming transparent to this reality. At death, the physical body dramatically shrinks in size, exuding fragrances and perfumes rather than the odors of decomposition. A common Tibetan metric for the shrunken corpse is the length of a forearm. Other signs include exotic flowers blooming out of season and rainbows appearing in clear skies. Father Francis Tizo, a Catholic priest and scholar, documented the case of Khenpo Acho in 1998. He interviewed witnesses who described rainbows appearing above the monk's hut days before his death, and dozens more filling the sky after his passing. Medical professionals who examined similar cases found bodies that remained fresh and odor-free for days, with no signs of decomposition, completely inexplicable by conventional medicine. Modern science struggles to comprehend this phenomenon, but quantum physics offers tantalizing clues. We know that matter and energy are interchangeable. Einstein's E equals mc squared proves this. The human body is mostly empty space, with atoms held together by electromagnetic forces. What if advanced meditation practices can actually manipulate these fundamental forces? The practice that enables this transformation is called Dzogchen, the Great Perfection. Through decades of specific meditation techniques called Trekcho and Togal, practitioners purify their consciousness and refine their physical form. They learn to distinguish between the ordinary mind and Rigpa, pure awareness itself. These masters understood something we're only beginning to glimpse. Consciousness isn't produced by the brain. Consciousness is the fundamental fabric of reality itself. The body isn't solid matter animated by awareness. It's awareness temporarily organizing itself as matter. What makes this phenomenon even more extraordinary is its consistency across centuries. The same signs, the same process, the same impossible outcome. Witnessed by thousands, documented by scholars, yet dismissed by mainstream science because it challenges our fundamental assumptions about reality. So here's your contemplation. If 160,000 human beings have literally transformed their bodies into light, what does that tell us about the true nature of your own body? What does it reveal about the untapped potential sleeping within your consciousness? Look at your hands right now. Feel into the possibility that they're already light, temporarily convinced they're flesh. What if the only thing standing between you and your luminous nature is the depth of your belief in your own solidity? The Rainbow Body Masters didn't become something other than human. They became the fullness of what human has always meant. Pure consciousness, temporarily playing at being form, finally remembering how to be light.